We want to talk now about Michigan because the Trump campaign now is filing suit to stop the counting of votes in Michigan. Let me bring in White House correspondent Peter Alexander. Peter, take us beyond that headline. What's going on?
Yeah, Lester, so we just learned this within the last 3 to 5 minutes. The Trump campaign putting out a statement saying that it has now filed suit in Michigan court demanding access to those counting stations, those counting sites where they're opening up the ballots and they are counting them. They say that they have not been given access to that, say that it's been denied to this point, and that's a real concern. The campaign insists because they say that it remains an extremely tight race there. As you just showed, the number now nearly 45,000 vote advantage for Joe Biden in that state that, as we've talked over the course of this time, has been crucial for Biden and for Trump. The president winning Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania 4 years ago. Now Wisconsin increasingly looking like it's favorable for Biden. Michigan also looking favorable for Biden as well. So that's the latest on that from moments ago. It follows a statement from the campaign only a short time earlier saying that it would be demanding an immediate recount of the vote in Wisconsin, where it was only, I think, about 20,000 votes or so that separated the two in that state. The former governor, Republican governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker, saying that their demand for a recount there, he said, was a high hurdle. There have been a couple recounts in the last decade. One changed about 131 votes in 2016. The other one changed 300 votes in 2011 for a Wisconsin Supreme Court seat that was being discussed, that was being voted on at the time. So 20,000, he says, would be a long way to go. And just moments ago, Lester, we're also hearing from the president, who's now complaining, expressing frustration about what's going on in Pennsylvania. He just tweeted that we are winning Pennsylvania big, but he notes that the Secretary of State just announced that millions of ballots have yet to be counted. That's notable because you can see this, just sort of this rapid pace that the Trump campaign is now sort of bringing up these efforts to sort of go after the vote count in a variety of places where it appears right now that they are losing. At 3:30 Eastern time this afternoon, we've now learned that the Trump campaign will host a news conference with Eric Trump, the president's son, his wife Laura Trump, Corey Lewandowski, his former campaign manager, and Pam Bondi, who is a familiar name to a lot of folks. She was the former attorney general in Florida. That they will be speaking, I'm told, by a member familiar with this news conference. They'll be focusing on ongoing election issues in Philadelphia, as they describe it. Real concerns there that with so many outstanding votes, particularly in that urban area of Philadelphia and some of the collar counties around it, that the advantage that the president has there could be erased as well. But this is clearly the focus today, even as we try to see whether we'll hear from the president in any form today. A White House official, Lester, only a short time ago telling me that no decision has been made, but decisions are being made more broadly about the strategy and whatever the legal battles they're going to pursue going forward are. There have been meetings taking place since about 10 o'clock this morning at the campaign headquarters just across the river from Washington, D.C. in Virginia. Jared Kushner's been a part of them. I'm told the chief of staff, Mark Meadows, has been there as well as many of the top campaign officials. So a lot of real movement, notable because just last night the president said that he said they had won. He said, we have already won this. Clearly that was premature. Clearly we knew it to be false. But now they're looking for ways where they think they can win this, and the paths are drying up.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.